everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for another crafting session with me. I'm Stephanie from Gathered in the Kitchen, and today is day 12 of our 12 days of DIY fall craft series. Today we are going to be making pumpkin topiaries. They are very easy. Let me show you what you need. First up, you're going to need some little clay pots. I actually purchased this 3-pack at my local Dollar Tree. However, you can buy them anywhere. Walmart, Home Depot, lots of stores. I'm using the tiny little pots because I have mini pumpkins. So I have 2 pumpkins left from several of our other crafts that we've done for these past 12 days. These are from Walmart and they are called Harvest Pumpkins. They're part of the Celebrate line. And there were 8 pumpkins for $2.98. They're just these really cute little pumpkins, and I have 2 green ones left. If you don't want green, but that's all they have left at your local Walmart, just paint these. Super easy. Next up, I have some dry floral foam. I'm going to use this just to elevate my pumpkin in here, just to give it a little something to sit on. I will also use a serrated knife to cut this floral foam. And then I have some floral moss, which I purchased at my local Dollar Tree. I have some jute twine rope, which I also purchased at Dollar Tree. And then I have these faux, real soft, they're not like a lamb's ear, but they're similar to a lamb's ear leaf that I purchased at my local thrift shop. I believe these were $1.99 for all of these. Now, there's my tip of the day. Go to your local thrift store or your Goodwill and look in the floral section. There are oftentimes many random pieces of floral items that people have donated because it probably wasn't enough for their project or they no longer wanted that one flower. Do that, create a collection of them, and now you can make beautiful centerpieces or floral decorations or wreaths. That's what I do all the time because a lot of times artificial flowers are very expensive. So let's go ahead and get started with these pumpkin topiaries. First up, I'm gonna cut out this floral foam. Now I did buy the pack that has 3 smaller sections in it from my Dollar Tree. I know at Walmart you can buy it where it's one big block, but I just wanted the smaller sections. So I'm gonna place this up here, kind of get an idea of where I need to cut. Okay. And then we'll figure out how short I need it. The great thing with floral foam is it's really easy to use and it's bendable. So stick it in there and cut off the top. Now, next up, this is going to be a little bit dangerous, only because hot glue guns can be so hot. We are going to take, actually we're gonna do first the leaves. We're gonna snip off some of these leaves. Now, these are very large leaves compared to my tiny little pot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut these leaves like in half or thirds. And the nice thing about these kind of look actually like pumpkin leaves. And I'm going to just glue them along the edge. Let me get a couple ready here. Trim that spot. All right, so let's get my hot glue gun. I'm using a very old glue gun that was gifted to me. It's the Thermo Grip brand glue gun 208. It gets very hot, but I like that because it works very well for craft projects. So just get that started in there. Put that on. We'll use all of these leaves, just change the direction of how I have them laying on here. I don't want to waste the flowers just because I can use these for many other projects down the road. So I'm just going to turn them however they'll fit best. Okay, we'll cut one more. Let's see, let's do a smaller one. Okay, we're going to cut this one in half. Glue this down here. This on top. My one little leaf fell off because that guy had no glue on him. So let's get some glue here. And glue it down. There we go. Put this one here. But I need to trim this stem again. Now, you can skip this moss part if you'd like, and you can just stick your pumpkin on top of here already. However, I'm gonna do a little moss just on the bottom of my pumpkin along the edges. So I'm going to do a line of glue. My hot glue gun's almost out of glue here, so grab a pencil. There's still a lot of stick left. It's just at the point where it needs another glue stick behind it to push it. So I'm going to just go along the edge. Okay, now I'm going to take this moss and just start sticking it on. Be very careful not to burn yourself because this glue is extremely hot. It's better to take a big clump of the moss and press it on and then just have some fall off and remove some than actually do it too thin and have your finger touch the hot glue. So get this on here. That looks cute. You can come back and trim this with a pair of scissors if some of the pieces of moss are sticking out too far for your liking. But now what we're gonna do is put a ton of glue on top of here and stick our pumpkin with the moss all over. Okay, there we go. This is looking really cute. These would make really great centerpieces for around your table if you're hosting like Thanksgiving dinner, anything for fall. So there we go so far. That looks really adorable. But I want to take it up one more notch and put some jute rope around the rim of the terracotta planter. So you can do this in many different ways. You can actually just cut a piece and tie a knot with a bow on it and call it a day. You can hot glue some and string this multiple times around the top. You can do whatever you'd like. Let's see how I want to do this. I think I will do a couple times around the center. So start off by putting just a little bit of glue just to make a good starting point. And the way I do this is I actually place the part that gets stuck in the glue further up than the tip of the cut edge of this jute, because I like to tuck that upward, and then when I wrap this around, that edge will get tucked in. And I'll end, oh, there goes my pumpkin because I didn't let it dry enough. There we go. I'll let this go like this. Add another little dab of glue just on the other side to keep holding this in. Okay. And then once I'm ready to finish, I'll snip it off. Place some more hot glue. And finish it off. There we go. Let that dry, and then I'll come back and snip the little extra length I have for some of the ends. But there we go. Here's our cute little topiary. This took just a few minutes, definitely under 10 minutes to create this. You could create several of these and put them around your table for fall centerpieces, or you could go big. Do this on a totally different size scale. Start with a really large pot and get an artificial pumpkin at your local hardware store or Walmart. do this same principle and stick it outside on your porch. Now with the moss and the artificial flowers, it'd be best if it was a covered porch, but it doesn't have to be. If it's only for a short time, it's okay if it gets ruined. I'm sure you would all agree. At least it will look beautiful for the time being, and at least for a photo. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this craft. Let's go get this styled. But let me remind you, thank you so much for tuning in for these past 12 days of all of my 12 DIY Fall Craft series. I hope you've enjoyed all of them. Make sure to check out Gathered in the Kitchen for lots of other tutorials about crafts and home decor and home renovation, as well as recipes. And please subscribe to my video series, and I will see you guys soon. Let's go style these.